All right, we are here with ARCA PR Director Charlie Krall, and where are we at today, Charlie?
We are at the annual Toledo Speedway press conference here in the Toledo Speedway Bar and Grill. We had Tony Breidinger, Taylor Ferns, and Chase Berta here talking about their respective races coming up here at Toledo Speedway, and it's always a great way to unofficially kick off our season.
So going into this year, it's always a fun time here at both tracks. I know you're excited about every event because I know you live in the area. But what are you most excited about? And of course, you also announced a big partnership with Owens Coordinating.
So I'm going to circle 3 dates on my calendar in addition to the school bus figure 8 races that are coming up.
Yeah, for sure.
April 20th, the USAC Silver Crown race. I'm unfortunately will be in Talladega for the ARCA Menard Series race. But once that race is over, I will be logging on to Flow Racing so I can see Taylor take on the rest of the Silver Crown gang here at Toledo Speedway. Also, the ASA National Tour race coming up here in September, the Glass City 200, always one of my favorite races of the year. And then, of course, in October, the Owens Corning 200.
Yeah. So far, only 2 races into the ARCA season. Obviously car counts are through the roofs. I mean, you guys have had to literally send cars home, and that hasn't been done in a while. But what is, first, I know it's only been 2 races. I know you guys are back next week, but how exciting is it to kind of see that? And how do you think the year's kind of going for you guys?
Well, we always hate when someone makes the effort to come to the racetrack and doesn't get to race. That's no fun for anybody, but it has been great to see the number of cars showing up every week to these races. I don't know that we will be overflowing with race cars at Talladega, just based on some of those cars that got wrecked at Daytona. But, really what we want to do is we just want to keep trending upwards. If we get an entry or 2 more than we did last year, that's great. We go to Dover and we have more at Dover than we did last year, that's great. That's really what we're working hard on, and I think we're going to get there, particularly for those 2 races.
Yeah, and also, a lot of the races this year, a lot of, I know East got to race this year, West also raced.
We're working on that next West race yet, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully Mother Nature's a little friendlier when we head out to Kern County here next weekend.
Absolutely. So, yeah, it's, and of course, just, to see the, and just maybe talk about the cars in the championship battle this year, because there's quite a bit of them.
So it's going to be wide open. I think we've got something like 7 or 8 full-time, what I would consider to be championship contenders. Christian Rose, Chris Wright. They're going to be solid throughout the course of the rest of the year. I think if you overlook the driver we had here as our guest today, Tony Breidinger, Tony was really strong last year, and if you can string together top 5s and top 10s throughout the course of the year, you're going to put yourself in a real good position to be challenging for that championship when we get back here in October. So I do think that it's, like I said, Christian Rose, Chris Wright, some of those other full-time contenders I think are going to be right there, but I think you got to include Tony right there in that mix.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Charlie, I know it's going to be a busy few weeks for you guys and really throughout the season. So we'll look forward to watching ARCA in these next few weeks, starting with Talladega and Kern next week.
You got it, buddy. Thanks.